viewers, here's Bastion Assassin, and I am streaming Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, possibly my favorite game in the Ezio trilogy anyway. So play stealth opportunities and just overall polish. I think it's probably the best game in the trilogy. If I could take the mechanics from Brotherhood and put them in 2 would have been a great game. Ouch. I shouldn't say that because 2 is a great game. 2 would have been a much greater game because I think that 2 has an incredible story, or at least a very good story, that is at least partly hidden behind really bad combat and stealth mechanics. Ouch. I actually shouldn't say the stealth, because the stealth is the same throughout the Ezio trilogy. I shouldn't be so salty. I love Assassin's Creed. I love all the games. Liberation doesn't get a lot of love from me, but it's still an okay game.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between 2 secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built and put me to work. It's called an Animus. And it's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures, but we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
How did you find me?
Mario Auditore led me here.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
Oh, I love this game.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio. Now!
So I think one of the reasons I really love Brotherhood is that both the ancestral story, at least in the beginning and end of it, and the modern day story are so intricately woven with pieces of Eden
My armor blunted his attack.
and with the first civilization. And I think that's where this story really shines. I don't think the ancestral story is really even up to snuff. It's kind of one of the shorter, more boring ones. There's not that much going on. I mean, it's an okay story, but I mean,
What are you doing?
the ancestral story in this one's
Saving you from the look of things.
Not bad for
not
an old
its
man.
brightest
Agreed.
narrative point.
You still have some skill.
Love the
Buona
combat
questa.
though.
Excellent! Good
Loud,
one!
hasty, kind of
Impressive.
fast-paced. Didn't make it difficult. It did make it fun and rewarding. All those fun animations. That again, that's what I worry about with the Origins combat. Is it just won't have enough of the animation since you only get an animation on the final enemy in a group. I think Brotherhood has some of the best music in the series, and some of it not so much. And some of it's not so much. I think the music that plays out in the Campania district is pretty weak. The stuff in the city, the stuff in the missions, this stuff like what's this one called? Clockworks or whatever, I think. I don't remember if that's what it's called. Countdown. It's called Countdown. It's fantastic.
the dog down! What are you doing? Not the guys for died, is it?
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
Then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero. Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad? We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
Welcome back, Ezio.
Madonna.
Ezio! Look, it is Ezio! Let me see!
Buongiorno. It's good to be home.
Two of them.
This place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Caterina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia! Tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
Oh,
Need some help?
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there. Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Sorry about that.
What the devil?
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
So close. Finally, goodness. The horse sure gave me the runaround.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
The skybox may not hold up to today's standards, but I remember in 2010 thinking that this sunset skybox was so pretty. And I think it often is in Rome. And I think that right here, it looks pretty darn good.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now. Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic.
Kind of hate walking and talking with anybody in any of these games.
Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple
I think
cannons.
Ezio Trilogy has the worst
But
of
I
it.
got hold of a design from France, yeah? A hand.
In AC1, they just make you sit there and listen to them
Something
talk.
called a wrought
And
iron
the Ezio
murder.
Trilogy, you have to walk and talk. That happens in plenty of other games.
Firing a cannon
I really liked
from
in
your
Revelations how you
hands.
can just let the stick go and walk
is the
alongside them like it's a
future.
cutscene. I kind of wish that all the Ezio games and the other games after that were like that. I suppose at least you don't have to hold their hand like you have to in Fable 3.
What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it. Aim at something to test the alignment.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Aim mechanism is fine.
I always found these cannons are just a little off, and sometimes even missing for no good reason. Like, you can see clearly that the circle is around the target. I'm aimed at the target, but I think I just need to aim a little bit further back. And it's a hit. I don't understand why. And that one was just a little bit too far back, I think. Even though it looks like it's right on it. No idea.
Again.
Maybe I'll just shoot at a different target. Is that one? I don't even know.
Perfect! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. but we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo.
No!
Used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No, none of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives? Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
Welcome home. Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh! What's that?
Probably just training exercises. Merda. I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
the Borgia!
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
This fortress, or not this fortress assault, it's not a fortress, but the Villa assault. One of those really exciting things when I saw it at E3 2010. To this day, it's just one of the most exciting scenes to see. It's very cinematic. It's very linear. Trade-off. Making choice. Alright, let's see. Position this right here. Yep. 3 cannons. That's the way to do it. These things are difficult to aim, but sometimes it's just not aiming for you. I'm not sure if going after that tower was the best choice. Gotta hold off the city fortifications last until the villagers have all fled. And it's starting to look like I'm gonna make it.
Almost all the townspeople are outside the walls!
I hope if I could see one. Oh, almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go. Okay, we're good.
You have saved them! Wait! Soldiers are climbing the walls! Signore! Forget the cannons! You must stop them! Go! I will carry on here! Take this town for the war! No one!
Oh, I'm not sure if you saw that. I was thinking ahead already that I needed to turn the blood back on, but I chucked that axe at that guy. And it didn't do any good. It missed him. It deflected off the front of his armor. I was trying to do it just like they did the E3 demo, but I messed up.
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this! Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us! We've had too much bloodshed. I think the cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours!
Basta!
I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this.
Stand with me!
Now, get him!
This trash is dead.
Should be fine.
Get away!
We'll get him!
It's always embarrassing. It's interesting to me because in a lot of the interviews with Ashraf Ismail about Assassin's Creed Origins, he said that you know, for the first time in Assassin's Creed, you can swing at the air and miss your guy. Like, well, no, kind of was hitbox based until you got into a combo in Brotherhood and Revelations. I guess all of them were hitbox based until you got into a combo. And even then, it was hitbox. Hit space was just a very large hitbox. Just a matter of being in range. That's not true hitbox.
Get inside the
I'm worried about the
sanctuary!
combat in Origins. Not that it won't work, or that it won't be functional, that it won't be fun, and it won't be pretty, which are two things AC combat has almost always been. Fun and pretty. So yeah, they'd be doing something different. Doesn't mean it would be for the better, though. Because I've always loved be fun and pretty AC combat. I think the game looks very good, with the exception of the combat.
I will hold them back. Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
Where's Mother? Is she all right?
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
I could not leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
Where is Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse!
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma!
Go, my son. Destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe.
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least, as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy?
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded to cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me.
I got involved today in a discussion on the AC forums.
There's a beam blocking it from the inside.
I guess I'll get to that in a minute.
We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something. Follow me.
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed at 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, after we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
What was that?
I don't see anything.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready. Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
Alright, so what I was saying. Got in a discussion today on the AC forums, right?
I can drop into the
About specifically the
Watch out for
Juno
bats.
storyline.
Where?
And how
I meant in case
it
you
has
see any.
sucked.
Remind
since
me
the end
not
of
to make
AC3.
you a lookout.
Which I can acknowledge.
Desmond?
As much as I love Assassin's Creed and as important
I'm
as
here,
I think
okay?
modern
Stay
day
with me.
is to the narrative, I think that they've
Did anything
done
follow
a
me?
very poor job with the modern day narrative since the end of AC3. Basically, there was a lot of potential, you know.
Desmond,
Not
we
spoil
can't
too much
climb
before we
this.
get there, but
How about you
this
give me a
entity
boost?
becomes extremely powerful
That's a
at the end
bad
of
idea.
AC3, Juno, and
I could throw you into the air and you grab the
becomes
ledge.
the new villain
Even worse.
in the games, basically. And then
Follow me.
the next game, end the game, she wants a host. She can't have a host yet because the host's not strong enough. The next game after that,
How about
which would be
this?
Unity, Juno
What are
barely
you
gets
going to-
mentioned.
Nice job.
I aim to please.
Rogue had barely more. Nothing really happened.
I wonder how old
Syndicate,
these tunnels
Middle
she's
ages, probably.
still working on getting
Luckily,
a body.
the beams still hold our weight.
She makes
are.
a
After all this
little bit
time
more
in
progress.
the Animus, I'm not so sure.
There's no
I
real
didn't wanna say
conflict
anything, but
to
you're really
it.
getting fast.
You can't have narrative without
Ouch.
conflict.
I even told Rebecca
And
why-
Seriously?
No.
so I'm
we
just
go.
waiting for
Ready.
Origins to find out if they actually do something with the Juno storyline. But anyway, there were guys arguing on the forums that they should just drop the Juno storyline. And I was flabbergasted. These are guys who are saying, oh, modern day was good before AC4. And then they just
when I
kind of
came here
started
last-
sucking at it, so
When
they should just
Ezio-
stop doing it.
Yeah. I
And
meant
I'm
it.
like, hey, they've got all these loose ends. They've got all these unfinished bits of narrative
Hey, all
they
joking
haven't
aside,
done yet,
having
you
the
know?
time of my life.
And
It's thanks to you.
Just focus on
still
where
there's
you're going,
guys
okay?
who think that they should just leave those open. I mean, things that go all the way back
When
to
did this
Brotherhood, you
become
know,
my job?
Eve,
If I
Desmond's
pulled all
son.
the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Yep, those are the big ones
Nice
from,
try.
from Brotherhood.
Ready?
But there's just so much unfinished business that just needs to get wrapped up. I mean, this is a 7-year-old
Found a
game,
switch!
you know, and they still haven't addressed the whole thing with finding Eve and Eden. Why haven't
Something's
addressed
open.
that? I don't know.
I'm stuck over
Perhaps they
here.
just
I
don't
can
care.
see a lever across
But
the water.
my concern on the forums today was
Ezio
that
gets a bath with Katerina Sforza,
fans
I
basically
get
were
a
expressing
swim
that they
in the
no
toilet.
longer cared because they felt like
I've
it
got
was
this one.
And I worried that if we give Ubisoft that relief, if we say to them, well, we don't care anymore, then they're not going to have the reason
Come over here!
to continue the Juno storyline. And it would be allowed to just
man, it's
go on
freezing.
unfinished, and that would
Stop
be
whining.
the worst
It's easy for you to say.
option.
You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste.
I hope that it has a good conclusion, but any conclusion at this point would be better than not
You're
concluding it.
exaggerating.
Would I be fine at some point with them doing standalone ancestral titles without any modern day storyline?
Remember,
Yes, I'd be fine
this
with
is the
that, but I
time of
wouldn't be
your
happy
life.
with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, it would be better than just dragging on the Juno narrative forever without having any development. They need to fix modern day. They just need to do it.
Ready?
Go for it.
And that doesn't mean removing it. It doesn't mean making it so there's less of it like in Unity and Syndicate.
Because
It doesn't mean making it a passive experience or just an email reading experience. That means we need a modern day protagonist, someone like Desmond. Someone through whom we can experience conflict and actual narrative. Not a passive narrative. This isn't a show, this isn't a book. We don't experience narratives passively in video games, we experience them actively, which is the big draw of the medium. And so if they're going to have a narrative in the modern day, it needs to be an active one in which the player actively takes part.
We can't jump this.
And so that requires
I have an idea.
An actual modern day protagonist.
Stand at the edge and get ready.
And people have suggested Galena, who we saw first in the AC Initiate site, then in Syndicate, and then in the comics. People have suggested Charlotte Cross, the current protagonist
go on ahead.
in the
I'll
comics.
Just stay here to die in the dark with
I think
the
we need
bats.
somebody without the baggage of either of those two. We need a new character. We need somebody to take the effort to write a character, to flesh them out, to make them interesting, to give them conflict and a reason to care. Because if the character doesn't have a reason to care, then neither does the audience. If they can do those things, then maybe they can make modern day great again.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very.
Got it!
Thank you, Desmond. Now it's my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
Up you go.
Thanks. We make a good team.
Thanks, Desmond. We make a good team, but guess what? I'm a Templar, and I'm planning to kill you after we get the Piece of Eden.
Come on, Desmond.
Spoilers. I should have prefaced that. In case you're watching this for the first time, sorry, it's a 7-year-old game, I hope. I hope you know at least a little bit. Maybe not, I guess, if you're bothering to watch this, and then I'm just a horrible, horrible person for having done that. Oh. Shame be upon me.
Wow. He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door. There's something here.
Can you open the...
You guys did it!
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What? What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me. Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes! It's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
I remember for the longest time after this game came out, every game we would ask, are we going to have... What are these called? We're gonna have these back. Shoot, what are these called? Virtual training? Virtual training. We're gonna have that back because we love the virtual training rooms. Love just being in the spot where we can practice our combat. Love building up a huge kill streak in a situation where there's nothing else in the way. Or we could build it up, you know. It's the best. It's just a simple little thing. All you have to do is create a little white room with enemies that come constantly at you.
You can access more
It's
VR
lots of
missions
fun.
from the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them.
Not saying I still play them
Highlight
lots,
sequence
but
2 for me, Desmond.
I mean, it's a fun thing.
Good, now
I'd
select
do
it
it with
and you're
each new
gonna see the
combat system to get
memories
some
inside.
practice. You know, it would have been handy. It
Once
will be
you've unlocked
handy if
a
they have it
memory
in
by
Origins,
accessing
that new
this
combat
menu,
system
you
looks
can relive it as many times as
like
you
a
want.
big change. I mean, they've got the arena, which is
But what if
something
there are
kind of
memories I
like
just
that,
wanna
but
forget?
it's not the same.
Desmond, this is very
No.
important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
But people stopped asking,
all
I
set to
think,
go.
probably
Don't
around
worry.
Unity?
One last thing. As
Stopped
you raise
asking
your
for virtual training.
synchronization
Well,
by
I stopped asking
executing
if we were going
events
to have
the
it
way
in this game.
Ezio
Because
lives them,
even though we
might
kept
even
asking
discover
after
some
every
repressed
game,
memories.
never
Okay,
happened.
let's get started. Select the
It's
first
interesting
memory.
because I think that's one instance where they actually never listened to the fans. And I've made this point before, I've made it on the forums, I think I've made it in these streams. Sometimes they just listen to the fans too close, and sometimes the fans have bad ideas. And sometimes it's not just the fans have bad ideas, sometimes the fans have good ideas, things like implementing a disguise system similar to what you have in Hitman. But instead of doing something similar to Hitman, Unity, they took the lazy way out. Because, you know, Ubisoft is a big company. The dev team wants to do these things, but they've got other things they need to work on, so instead they just have this Animus hack, where you mimic a guard for 10 seconds or something. That's not what fans asked for, you know?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
Roma.
Yes. Or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
Oh.
I need to find the doctor.
Ah, my arm.
Dio di puttana, I've been robbed. Again, robbed. I've been robbed just now, too. No. Where are you hiding, for
Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
Fresh-cut leeches. Who requires bleeding?
That's it. Going back anytime.
Someone my age. Imbecile.
You would let my children stop! Are you man or monstro?
My back.
Break something, the idiot. Ride bene chi ride ultimo.
Gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
You heard the Araldo yesterday? They are going to stop the...
You want bad news? I have had to sell my loot. To feed my family, I must sell one of our own. No!
I appealed directly to the Giudici, and he said he would grant me a month. Porco cane,
Any charge of escaping opening will be on.
Qualche spicciolo per mangiare.
Your Santità has ordered the remaining
I am thinking of joining the merchants.
Played together as ragazzi, humbled themselves, insensibility in the street.
Sometimes I think of moving back out into the compound.
I don't know about this all.
Basta, basta!
Got it!
That was close. I like to get a lot of money early on. A lot of people don't like the crossbow in Brotherhood and Revelations. I actually do. I think that it's fun. I think that's the most important thing. Yes, it makes the game kind of easy, and the stealth is definitely designed around using it. But, man, I love it. And so I try to save up 13,000 florins as soon as I can. Okay, I'm gonna have to punch this guy.
Salute a voi.
What'd you say? What did Linda say?
Vergognatevi!
Excuse me, I wasn't muted. I was talking to a family member here.
Beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Nice work down there.
Not my bag.
Requiescat in pace.
Get back!
Man, where is he? Ah! Get him! Please, let me live.
That is not what I meant to do. I loot a lot more in Brotherhood and Revelations than I do in any other games because you get a lot more in terms of materials and ammunition, like those 2 bullets I just got. You get a lot of bullets, you get a lot of medicine, crossbow bolts, that kind of thing, just from looting guards. And so I loot a lot. One thing I do like, I think, at least, about Origins is that you no longer have a looting animation. You'll just press a button and they'll be looted like in most RPGs. The reason I think I like that is that in Far Cry Primal, I selected the option to disable looting animations, and it was fantastic. I would be riding across the countryside on my saber-toothed cat, just looting stuff as I went. And it was kind of weird, but it worked. so we'll see how I feel about it when Origins comes out. I feel pretty positive about it. However, I worry that that kind of expression is carried throughout the game, and that instead of having plenty of quality animations, they instead just cut things out, like, you know, good combat animations.
Isn't there a decency law that applies to just such things?
Of course, can't do any upgrades until I've done the tower.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them. Follow me. Take care not to draw any undue attention.
When do I ever?
I saw someone's fine work too. Annoying thing.
You would be wise to purchase missing equipment. You will not live long in Roma without supplies.
Such an incredible affair.
I have my blade.
Only a fool could walk.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Grazie.
While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
Come, shyness is for little girls. Ciao, signore. Che mention me to your amici.
Then, now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze. There will be no peace until we rise up again. It's the entire Borgia family, and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet. The King of France stands at his side.
Right, I'll give you a head start.
Make for the chance.
Give me his name.
Over here, Ezio!
Eccolo! Get
papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Ti prego, Dio, guarisci.
More.
Possa Cesare morire.
Ma vai!
I saw another corpse in the strada today.
Should we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
Hold there! No, ma! You are not going anywhere! Stay right there! But you must have it! Showing your face in Borgia! Grazie, davvero! You must have it! Make him, you must have it! Make him, please! Picking it, listening!
Always loot the tower captains, as they usually have about 1,000 florins, and usually have a good amount of ammunition.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
I prefer these dark-colored horses because they move a little bit faster.
Does this amuse you?
You excel at opening wounds, Ezio. But can you also close them?
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what he has stolen. I will wait at the Campidoglio. I am meeting a contact there.
Give me back my money! Come back here!
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
Son of... What do you think you're doing? Calm yourself!
Hey, hey!
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Loading.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me. a friend of the people quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Roma today. But all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
I don't see him. There! I have him! Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Termed.
Every time I tackle one of these guys in Brotherhood, I always hope that they have Aconite. It's not so bad anymore, but in the months before the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC, Aconite was very rare. Much more common as the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC. But before then, the only way to get Aconite is to get lucky. Tackle one of these guards. I guess that one only gave me 100 florins if I do that. Stuff that you normally would.
You're so big. Ah! Bella Madonna! I want no part of it!
Where did these murderers come from? They must have come from in here.
Now, most of the missions that I'll be playing through in Brotherhood, I will probably be able to get full sync first try. I'm not going to bother trying with this one and at least one of the other tombs. And there's a reason for that. That's because they have flags in them. It's difficult to get the flags and beat the time limit. And I think that soon I'm going to be going back and replaying all these missions and sync guides. I'm sure there's plenty of them on the internet, but there aren't any on my channel yet, because I wasn't able to record back on Xbox 360. I'm able to do it now that the game is on Xbox One. I think I would like to make some guides. Making full sync guides is what got me into making videos for YouTube. Let's continue doing some of that. It is rumored, at least, no sync objectives in Assassin's Creed Origins. And with at least my channel based on full sync, I guess I'm kind of concerned about that. But I'll find something else, I guess. Or not. It's not like I make any money from the channel anyway. Just thinking the moves I was just pulling off. Something else I'm concerned about with Assassin's Creed Origins, it's something that's been concerning the last couple Assassin's Creed games, is that parkour has gotten more and more limited in how you can, in what you can do. You're no longer really able to do side ejects. I mean, you can do side eject in Origins. I don't think it's possible in Syndicate. How do you do it in Origins? Or not in Origins. In Unity, I think you can do it, but not in Syndicate. I think it's possible. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure it's not possible in Syndicate. And from the changes to the parkour, I'm not sure it's going to be possible in Origins. I'm not even sure a back eject is going to be possible in Origins. And those are important moves that I use quite often. So, I'm somewhat concerned. But not super worried, because I'll get over that. Oh my gosh. You know I'm not going to get over? How bad that was. Just trying to remember where the next flags are. There's 3 in each of the tombs. Ah, coming up here on the right. The last one's in the final one. Not gonna bother with the treasure chests, I don't think. Got a little disoriented there, sorry about that.
Now I can get back up here.
Thinking about trying to spoof full sync right here. It is possible, I think. So I'm going to skip this third flag, go and get the scroll of Romulus, after which I will cut back to get the final flag, and I think that the timer will no longer run. If it does, I'll just come back and get the flag either way, but if it doesn't, then I will have brought up a very good method for being able to get both flags and the full sync. Which would be good for completion.
Route up if I fall.
Alright, so timer reads 37 seconds. Let's open the chest. It should still say the same time. I think it's once you enter this chamber, the timer stops and does not go any closer. Yep, it's still the same time. I'm going to cut back after we get all these chests open. See if it still does not get any smaller. 37 seconds is probably not long enough for us to get all the way around the chamber to get that final flag. So I'm simply hoping that this method works. And there you see it, still at 37 seconds. This method works. I'm not sure that it'll work from the other one because the flags will be so much further back, but it works for Pax Romana. Now, I don't know why I did that. There's this whole shortcut over here. I didn't think things through very well now, did I? I just wanted to run all the way around the room again. Still at 37 seconds. It looks successful. I think the other one with the time limit might work. It involves a significantly greater amount of backtracking. I'll see if I can work something out when I get around to creating a full sync guide, or maybe even during the live stream. I want to do that too. But we'll just have to wait and see.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me. We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon, I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
Si.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
Si, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
Sequence 3 already. I think we might be able to get through 4 typically. I spend the vast majority of my gameplay time in sequences 3 and 4. However, for purposes of this stream, I will probably rush right through, which means I'll not be making very much money. I won't have very many upgrades. I think that what I will do is do the tombs in order to get the armor of Brutus, which will also get me the dagger of Brutus, which will then be one of the most powerful weapons and the most powerful armor in the game. That way, you know, I just have some gameplay that you guys watch to get me an upgrade, rather than watching me run around and purchase every building in the game, which I do not personally find to be interesting gameplay to watch. So, I may do a couple of upgrades, probably right now. I'm not just going to sit and upgrade the entire time. I'm not going to open up my map and try and figure out which buildings I'm missing. Simply because I don't think that's fun to watch. So as I've been streaming tonight, I've been thinking about reporting gaming news. I know, original thought. There's plenty of other guys that do that. But mostly in the form of opinion pieces. Just overlaid on gameplay. You know, say yay or nay, if that's something you'd be interested in seeing in the comments, you know. Just as I've been talking about my opinions on Assassin's Creed, which I definitely have strong opinions on. It's made me think, hey, you know, this is something I could talk about. And I won't report on every game because I don't care about most games. I'm not saying I don't care about a lot of games, I do care about a lot of games, but I don't care about most games, because most games are not worth caring about. From my perspective, maybe they are from someone else's. It just has different games that we're interested in. Alright. If I just keep investing stuff that I come across, kind of like how I did in AC2, where I'd pick up a chest or do a viewpoint as I came across it, then I should be able to get everything relatively quickly. I'll do these towers as I come across them, the Borgia Towers. They are important and interesting content, I think. That's done with me. Is he running? He's not running. Okay.
Come on then! Show him what it means to be an enemy! Caesar is offered to pay handsomely for such an ugly head! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia! Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroyer! Cesare is offered to pay handsomely! Cesare! Come on, men! Cesare! Show him what... Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroy! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia! Cesare is offered to pay handsomely for such an ugly head! Come on, men! We are... Come on, men! Cesare is offered to pay handsomely for such an ugly head! I have a family! Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroyer! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia! Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroyer! Show him what it means to be an enemy of the Borgia! Come on, men! We are Borgia! Destroyer! Come on, men! We are Borgia! Come on, men! We are Cesare! For such an ugly head!
That was more difficult than I anticipated it being. I was gonna say, that loot didn't look like the loot from the captain. There we are.
Applies to just... We remind all Pellegrini to avoid the bridges and taverns to the following last week's fire in Marione, all neighboring area of Buckingham Water, as well as a lab to win administering discipline among their parishioners in Halo. Wood of that hood! Damn it! It's getting away!
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
I...
Aiuto! Aiuto! Madonna Solari!
Oh, Lucia!
We thought you were gone for good. The men took us on a ship, and they released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, Messere, near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
I always ride my horse on this one. And I do it for a specific reason. Because it's very easy to forget about the full sync requirement in this one. You have to travel very far back and forth. And the full sync is simple and easy to keep. You just have to avoid swimming. But I've found on too many occasions that if I don't take my horse, I forget what I'm doing. Because it's a very long run. I almost always inevitably end up swimming. I do full sync. So I take my horse. Not just because it's faster, but because it's swim.
We must awaken them.
Here! Here!
Are you here for the whore?
Are you dating me?
I have your money. Let her go!
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Take him, now!
Now, I was concerned simply because I'm streaming, because one time, only once in the past, and many, many times I've played this game, I managed to get hit or grabbed or something by a guy in such a way that I landed in the water. And that is probably the second worst way to fail the full sync on this mission. The first being simply forgetting not to swim. I always loot thieves, because thieves often have several valuable resources, and this isn't essential unless you're really going for a 100% completion playthrough. I would also like to go and finish the Borgia Tower right next to us, but because I often end up swimming in that infiltration, I save it. Oof, just about fell in. I really ought to pay more attention to my ways through. I'm just trying to get my horse through here, guys. This was the problem with having a horse in Rome. It's not just how dense the city is, but it's all the constant narrow alleyways and dead ends. I'm completely turned around, aren't I? Okay, I think we're gonna have to head a little bit to the west. North again. That looks relatively... Oh, nope, here's a way through, it looks like. Oh, goodness. Close to the bridge. There it is up ahead. Oh, great. More dead ends. I also always make that turn, which makes it difficult because I can't ride a horse off a ledge like that. And there's nowhere to go right here. So that's why I always do that turn. I think I can get around this building here.
Mother? Sister?
Ezio. Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda. What now?
Will we have to close?
You cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business. I ran on Comerios for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
A nice bit of work.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location. Buongiorno, Mother.
Ezio, thank you for coming to see me.
What troubles the courtesans?
The old proprietor of this brothel, Madonna Solari, was a cheat and liar. Her ties to the church have been uncovered. Worse, several of those who work for us sleep with the enemy still.
I will find them.
Visit the girls I trust. They will help you. Grazie, Ezio.
Respect for your brothers, idiota.
Here! Here!
What's your problem? Ay, yeah, there, get it! Please don't kill me! Where has he gone? Damn this stupid.
All right, nothing. Back to work.
I'm down! Ora!
Price is so can't have everything in stock, I suppose.
Here! Here!
You'll not find fairer prices than these, amici.
Andiamo! Hey, here!
Raise my wolves, you will.
Oh my goodness.
Andiamo!
I had no idea there was an invisible wall here, right here. How many times have I completed this game and I've never found this invisible wall the horse is coming across? No, if I go here and whistle for it, the horse will try to get to me, but it can't come down those stairs. Goodness. Alright, do my old trick of just outside the range of the horse and then whistling for it again. Until that dots off the minimap.
Take him down, keep on him going. Take him down, keep on him going. All angles. I will do it. Take him down, Paolo. He's my boy. No, nothing. Take him down, Paolo. What are you waiting for? I'm not. No, nothing. Keep on him going. All angles. I'm not. No, nothing. Run. Keep on him going. Way. All angles. Run. Take him down, Paolo. We are Borgia. No, nothing. Take him down, Paolo. Take him down, Paolo. What keep on him going?
Have mercy on this poor soul.
Bring him back. The stench. Foul. Open. Help me! He's a murderer! Call the watch! Wait! What? Ezio Auditore! Come in, come in! I'll kill you if you don't.
Bartolomeo.
Wait here. You have to meet my wife. Fantasilea! Fantasilea! Where is she?
Did you check behind the table?
Ah, here she is.
Lieta di conoscervi.
Charmed. Truly.
Now, we talk about war.
How was the fight against the French?
Bene. My men are holding their own.
Machiavelli seemed to think things were more difficult.
You know Machiavelli.
Abbiamo bisogno del vostro aiuto!
Scusatemi. Throw me Bianca.
Ezio, let me get straight to the point. The fight is not going well. We have been attacked on both sides. Borgia on one, French on the other. But know this. The Borgia position is weak. If you can defeat them, we can concentrate our forces on the French front.
I think I know a way to help. Thank you for disclosing this to me, Madonna d'Alviano.
It is the least a wife can do to help her husband.
Someone stop their leader before he gets to the tower!
I don't know about that, but I have had enough.
Ezio! We sent those luridi codardi running for the hills!
Yes, we did.
Now that the Pope's dogs have fled, I will be able to draw more men to the fight. But first I want to reinforce our barracks.
Who will take care of this?
I'm no good with these things. You are the educated one. You approve the plans.
Va bene. But in return, I need to know Cesare and Rodrigo's every move. Can your men keep track of them for me?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
See you next time.
Isn't she a thing of beauty?
Very impressive.
More men join us every day. It has become very competitive, which is just the way I like it. As you can see, this board shows the ranks of our top warriors. Prove your skills, and you will move up the list.
Shouldn't I already be at the top?
Jan's fighting downstairs.
If you're looking to show off, we also have fights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got money on this match.
Where is Bartolomeo?
At the fight downstairs.
He has such an aggressive view of the world. However, strategy is equally important. Take these carrier pigeons, for example. Each one sent from Machiavelli bears the name of an important Templar in Roma. Eliminate them, and you will have more of an impact than a battle ever could.
Thank you, Madonna. Can you ask Bartolomeo to come see me at Isola Tiberina with a report about Cesare and Rodrigo's whereabouts?
He will be there.
From its lethargy. Hey, hey!
I want to apologize real quickly, viewers. My controller batteries are low. I've been having trouble with my Xbox One controller batteries lately. The Nyko rechargeable ones. They've lasted me nearly 4 years now. They've been really great up until now. But they're just starting to go out a little bit. So I need to switch out from my other battery pack. I'm going to pause the game. Make the delay as quick as I possibly can, and then hopefully I can quickly get back to continue through our story stream. So I'll be right back.
Ezio.
La Volpe. I'm surprised to see you.
And why have you appeared at my door? Wait, I know the answer.
You always do.
You want to put my spies to work?
Then join me.
In aiding Machiavelli? No, thank you. That man is a traitor to our order.
A serious allegation coming from a thief. What is your proof?
He was an ambassador to the papal court and traveled as a personal guest of Cesare himself. I also know he abandoned you right before the villa attack.
Machiavelli may not please all tastes, but he is an assassin, not a traitor.
I am not convinced. He is meeting someone in the Trastevere right now. Care to accompany me?
I will follow.
I have some exclusive veils from the east for your wife.
Here!
Have you seen the...
Do you remember when we were young?
Hey, have you lost all reason?
What do you make of that?
Volpe! My son Claudio has been injured!
They are going to shoot him.
I will kill these. Go! Get the others!
Quick, hide from the guards.
I cannot. They are going to kill me.
Pay attention, do what I do. Let's go.
We did some work with the Wazir. This district is run by thieves and incompetents.
Sometimes I think of moving back out into the Campagna. Father brought us here when I was little. In those days.
Stava far enough.
I can see him. That's it.
All right, these...
Claudio! Molte grazie, messere.
Keep out of sight for a while. Tesi?
The guards are looking for you.
I see they have posters up.
Then rip them down. You can pay the heralds a few florins to silence them.
Or I can eliminate witnesses.
You know how to disappear.
Oh my goodness, did I really just do that? Oh. Oh. You know when you've played a game so many times that you think you have it memorized, and then you have that one time that you do something so stupid that everybody's calling you out on it? Yeah. I forgot to remove my notoriety before going back to the Volpe. I was wondering, where's my objective marker? Well, it's right there.
Got to get the hell out of here.
What a night this has been.
Volpe, listen to me. I know what we saw, but you have nothing to fear from Machiavelli. I am sure of it.
I have you to thank for saving Claudio's life. If you believe Machiavelli remains loyal to the Order, I trust you.
So, what of the thieves?
We had plans to repair this old building, but now that you and I are working together, I would like to know what you think.
We need to make sure the Borgias stay away. Perhaps it could look like an inn.
Yes. I like that idea.
Then I will make it so.
Welcome, Ezio, to La Volpe Addormentata.
The inn looks perfect. No one will ever suspect its real purpose.
The guild will be run from here. Visit me whenever you like. There might be objectives to pursue that will help our cause in the city.
I see you thieves compete against each other.
You can participate if you wish. Perhaps you will show them a thing or two. Ah, yes, I forgot. We also have gambling. It is a great source of income, especially since we ensure that the Borgia guards always lose.
One last thing. I need your spies to find the apple. It has been taken from me.
We are searching the city for it already.
Molto bene. Come to Isola Tiberina with your findings.
I shall.
The best at your fingertips. Go on. You know you want to. Finely crafted metalwork here. Weapons all kinds. Good skilled labor. Come, Fred.
farmer is always right. Davvero, as he's guided by me.
Machiavelli, we must talk.
Yes, I secured something of great worth from one of my contacts. We now have the names of several Templar agents Cesare has recruited to terrorize Roma.
How do I find them?
I can give you a general location. I suggest looking for signs of distress nearby. Perhaps you will uncover citizens who can point you in the right direction. My contact will continue searching for more names.
This information came from a city guard.
Yes. How did you know?
Lucky guess. Grazie.
Claudia, Bartolomeo, and La Volpe are waiting for you inside. I can't imagine how you did it.
Virtù, Machiavelli.
Virtù?
What have you discovered?
That bastardo Cesare is in the Castel Sant'Angelo with the Pope.
My spies tell me that the apple has been secreted to someone for a study. I am working on determining his identity.
Caterina will be moved to the prison within the Castello next week.
Bene. So the Castello it is. Roma will heal quickly with Cesare and Rodrigo gone.
Only if the opportunity to assassinate them arises will I take it.
Do not repeat your mistake in the vault. You must kill them now.
I'm with Machiavelli, Ezio. We should not wait.
Bartolomeo is right.
They must pay for Mario's death.
Do not worry. They will die. You have my word.
Ser Ezio, I represent the combined resources of Bartolomeo del Viano, Claudio Auditore, and La Volpe. Through my associates spread across the city, you can channel your florins to any part of the underground you desire. You may have seen notices posted around Roma which allow you to purchase buildings. Income from your new tenants will be deposited with bookkeepers, as well as additional profit from renovations. Bookkeepers can be found throughout the city.
Molto bene.
I am sure I have just what you need. Somewhere in the back, perhaps.
Alright, Sequence 4. I think we have time to get through Sequence 4 today. Sequence 4 is lots of fun. It's quite linear. Since I don't yet have my crossbow, it's exceptionally difficult to do the full sync objectives.
If surgery is required,
Can be done, and I'm not concerned about the full sync stream, obviously. Yeah, we're still about 3,000 short.
That should do, I hope. And please, come back. Oh, what's your problem?
Yeah, we'll continue through with Sequence 4. I will wait until tomorrow to finish off the other war machines. I'll just do the one that's required in the story.
regulation stipulates a minimum distance of 10 feet. A mass will be held tomorrow for the souls of the
Procession to mark San Vincenzo de the Mazzanos crossing the road with the leg of San Juan.
Salve, cittadini di Roma! Behold a sight most splendid! Caterina Sforza, she-whore of Forli, has at last been brought to heel.
Ha! No one kneels as low as Lucrezia Borgia! Who put you up to this? Was it your brother or your father? Perhaps a bit of both? Perhaps at the same time?
Chiudi la bocca! None speak ill of the Borgia! The same will happen to any who defy us!
Good people of Roma! Stay strong! You will be free! Your time will come, I swear it!
They are going to torture her.
You are here for Cesare and Rodrigo.
Caterina is a powerful ally. If we help her now while she is weak, she will aid us in return.
Perhaps. But kill Cesare and Rodrigo first.
Alright. The reason that Castel Sant'Angelo is so difficult is simply because of the full sync objectives, which, once I fail, I simply won't worry about. But until such a time as I fail, I will attempt to do them. Which means I'm going to want to use my throwing knives, so I'm going to shortcut those. Just in case. Using the gun will obviously be the last resort. I'm out of throwing knives, you know. Why can't I get into this haystack? There we go. Alright, just want to be careful. Wait to get this guy from the haystack. Ugh, what a waste. Ugh. Alright. One more.
Forget the Pope. You only answer to me. Roma is the pillar that holds our entire enterprise aloft. She cannot waver, which means neither can you.
What of Il Vaticano?
That tired old man's club. Play along for now, but soon we will have no need of them.
She's left us Roma. She'll be in good hands.
I don't know why I took out that guy. He wasn't going to spot me. This mission is probably, of the story missions in Brotherhood, the most difficult to full sync. It's not necessarily even difficult, it's just there are a couple of obnoxious points that, in my mind, have become notorious for making me fail at full sync. Right here. One of them. I don't plan on failing. That guy comes over here. High profile, assassinate him. Or maybe low profile. There we go. Okay. The thing is that the full sync on this mission is just so much easier if you have the crossbow. Simply because... No, I must have already looted this guy. Simply because the crossbow... Nope, it just isn't letting me loot both of them. Interesting. Because the crossbow has a significantly higher amount of ammunition, has a higher firing velocity than a thrown knife. And so kills a lot more quickly, usually with one shot. This guy is often not essential to kill to get your full sync, but I'm just gonna be safe. Hope I don't regret that later on if I come up short on my throwing knives. Hopefully I can keep enough of them in my belt to finish the mission without being detected. There is one other mission. It's not a main mission, but there's one other mission in this game in which the full sync is very, very difficult. And I'd say it's among the top 3 maybe most difficult full sync missions in the series. The other 2 probably both being in Assassin's Creed 3. Which, you know, is a fantastic game, but some of those full sync objectives were kind of ridiculous.
Cesare.
The other mission in this one's really hard is Hell on Wheels, in which you have to ride the tank without taking any damage.
I hope you have treated our guest with kindness.
That mouth on her. How I'd love to sew it shut.
I rather like it open myself.
Oh.
Have you talked to the Pope about the funds requested by my banker?
He is away from the Castello, and he might need some convincing when he returns.
That shouldn't be a problem, should it?
No. Only it gets quite lonely here. You and I spend so little time together these days, busy as you are with your other conquests.
Soon. Once I have secured the throne of Italia, you are going to be my queen. And your loneliness will be a thing of the past.
I cannot wait.
Behave yourself while I am gone.
Open the gate! The Captain General is leaving for Urbino! Buona fortuna, Padron Cesare!
Machiavelli is going to be very disappointed.
Alright, so far so good on detection.
Open her cell. How was the journey to Roma? Did you sit in Cesare's private carriage?
You're pathetic, Lucrezia.
What did he talk about? His plans for Napoli? Did you like it?
I can't remember.
Perhaps you will remember this. That puts you in your place. Lock it and give me the key.
Now, we're not yet to the hardest part. It's not that it's even a super hard part, it's just a really easy to mess up part. I mean, none of these parts on this mission are super hard. But these two crossbowmen can be kind of obnoxious. You know, like the fish on Finding Nemo. I'm obnoxious. Yeah, I'm a dad, sorry. I have an excuse. Ooh, that was kind of close. And that's the thing is, it's way easier with the crossbow because it flies faster, so they don't start to detect you as the knife's flying towards them. Or as the bolt's flying towards them, like with a throwing knife. I have 2 left, 4 left. Okay, I have plenty to do the difficult part of the mission with. Which we're coming up on here shortly. It's not difficult. You have to do multiple throwing knives, and you have to make sure you don't get seen while you do it. So it's just, like I said before, a little obnoxious. Is there a guy that's right here? Oh, there's supposed to be a guy right here. Aha! He's gonna come back, isn't he? I love this music. Whoa! Should not have run. It's close. This is the part with the 2 guards. You basically just have to wait for them to be in front of Katerina. Get a good angle.
Else I can read,
stationary. Take them both out.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Paying a visit to the tailor.
Rescuing me will provoke Cesare's wrath.
Fortunately for us, he is away. Any chance there is a second key?
The guard handed his to Lucrezia, so I assume not.
Do you know where she is?
Her quarters are at the top of the castello.
Alright, stay here. That key is as good as mine.
I'm not going anywhere.
I love you so. I want to sing it to the heaven.
Please, you must whisper it only to yourself. If Cesare found out, who knows what he would do.
Are you not newly widowed?
He killed my husband.
Oh.
Cesare has always been jealous of my attentions. But that should not deter us.
No.
I will keep our secret.
Grazia, your lips.
What was that?
I'm late for rehearsal. Farewell, my love.
I heard the entire exchange, mia signora, and can vouch for it.
Good. Tell Cesare. We shall see how it feels when the shoe is on the other foot.
Yes, signora.
loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me.
Please, continue. I did not mean to interrupt.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze. How nice to finally meet after hearing so much. A pity Cesare is no longer here. He would have enjoyed this.
My fight is not with you, Lucrezia. Free Caterina, and I will stand down.
Impossible.
Then you leave me no choice.
Guards!
Master! Ah! Now you die! There he is! Oh. Yeah! Get him!
I cannot leave you out here to cause trouble, so you're coming with me. Scream, however, and I will be forced to take your tongue.
Nice, Ezio. You got knocked down by a girl. I'm gonna stand here and block the doorway so she can't.
Rescuing princesses from castles now?
Cut his legs off! Eccolo! Hurry, get him!
Hit him harder! I bet you think you're doing great things, charging around, killing whomever you wish. Do you know what became of the Pazzi once your hunt was finished? Your dear friend Lorenzo stripped them of everything and threw them into prison, even those who played no part in the conspiracy. The women were forbidden to marry, and the family tombstones were erased, wiped from the history books. Poof! Just like that.
Now! There he is! Lajou! Now!
I want him on the floor! You ignored the consequences of your actions. Content to set events into motion, but unwilling to see them through. Cesare will finish what he started and bring peace to Italia. He kills for a higher purpose, unlike you.
The ignorant make easy targets.
Whatever, my words are wasted here. Hypocrita.
Come! Ah! Where has he gone? Ah! Get him!
His hidden blade looks ridiculously long in this scene. Like a good 3 or 4 inches longer than I think it normally looks. I may be underestimating the size of Ezio's hidden blade, but I think they made it look bigger for this scene. I think that's weird.
Salute, Lucrezia. How I've missed you.
Vai a farti fottere, Troia!
Always a pleasure. Bring her here, I'll take the key. Oh, classy. Guards! Guards! That's enough out of you!
Can you walk?
No.
I guess we are going out the front.
Alright. This one I have definitely screwed up more than a few times, but probably not as many times as the Castello Crashers.
As if I have a choice.
one of the easiest places to screw it up is right here at the beginning.
What are you doing, Ezio?
And then right at the end, it can happen fairly frequently as well. Again, these missions are so much easier to full sync with crossbow than they are with throwing knives. Especially, I think, right here. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Oh!
Now we have you.
Yep, I screwed it up. Oh well. I will come back when I'm making a guide. We'll worry about full sync at that time. I love that when they just knock you right over. Heck no, this guy's had like no hit points. It's unfortunate that we failed that one, but
It is not your family.
I can get
That
over
night
it.
at the villa, I had to ensure our allegiance to protect Forli. Do you understand, Ezio?
E la politica. Of course. I knew it. You did not explain.
I also love in the Ezio trilogy when you do that high-profile assassination. It was so flawlessly done. A particular one where you're standing still behind an enemy. It was so flawless in... Oh, I'll stop because this is one of my favorite moments.
Don't you dare!
Just that chuckle. The mischievous side to Ezio is one of his fantastic elements of his personality. But I don't even remember what I was saying because that seems so funny.
To me again.
But hey, now we just get to hurry through the rest of the mission. So no. Oh yes, that animation. We'll do it again, just for elucidation's sake. It never looks good in AC2 through Revelations. It's supposed to go into like the base of their neck and their shoulder, and it just always clips weird and travels down their chests. I mean, that guy almost made it to his belly button. It was just
It
weird.
seems to open from over there.
Anyhow. As much as I love the various high-profile assassination animations that were carried over from AC1 all the way through Revelations, which is pretty impressive when you think about it, that they lasted that long because they were just so good. I wish they'd been better implemented and they'd worked out some of the clipping issues in the Ezio trilogy. I don't know why they're there when they weren't there in AC1. I mean, I guess that some of the guards have more armor, but it doesn't really account for the way that they clip. You know, it shouldn't go down to his navel. Actually, I'll pick that up for a second. I need to bring Catarina closer because he gets mad at me if I go too far away. Just want to bring that for the final guard that's going to be over there. You know, I'll be posting... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, hello, you. I'll be posting a full sync guide for this mission sometime after I finish the live stream for this one. I don't know when. Because I'll be busy live streaming Revelations and 3 and all of those, but we'll see. And at that time, I'll show you guys how to do this mission, but for right now, we're just getting through it.
Bowels open. Disgusting.
I hate that. I think that's why people hate full sync requirements, because they hate seeing that full sync failed message come up. Which is why they got rid of it in AC3, but man, it sure hurts in Brotherhood, that bright red text. Ugh.
Not get off so easy.
Oh, I would just barely realize that I was too far from her and was letting go of the trigger to slow down a little bit. And I failed on the mission. Oh, no, 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 I meant to get the witness. I wish his sword strokes were a little bit more precise. They're not. I'm surprised it didn't even give me a warning that time. That's super embarrassing.
I'm getting out of here! On my one! Andiamo! Hold there! I'll get it! Right here! Don't worry! He's got me!
Go to Isola Tiberina. Find Machiavelli there. He will be waiting for me.
What about you?
Someone has to stay here and distract the guards.
Get back in one piece, or I will never forgive myself.
Go!
Stop that man! Hurry! Strike. Go for the opening! Fine!
Have I seen that man before?
Who's that?
Quick! Back to the Castello! Fight! Fight! Ora!
I cannot blame you.
They got my new quarterback. Oh, fuck.
I'm really hoping for some bullets when I'm looting these guys, because I blew a ton of bullets. Tail end of that mission.
Ezio.
Where is Machiavelli?
I could not find him.
I brought the Contessa here.
Caterina.
Care to tell us where you have been?
Looking for Ezio. What of Cesare and Rodrigo?
Cesare rode off before I could get close to him, and Rodrigo was somewhere else entirely.
That is odd. Rodrigo is usually at the Castello.
Very odd indeed.
What a waste. No offense.
None taken.
With Cesare gone to Urbino, we must build our forces.
I thought we intended to strike now.
Impossible. Cesare commands a massive army in Romagna. You would never reach him.
I say we work here, in Roma. Erode the Borgia's influence, while restoring our own. And in fact, I want to begin right now. Volpe, bring Claudia and Bartolomeo here. Machiavelli, meet me outside. Take care of her. Look, the Borgia rob everything from the people to maintain power.
What do you intend to do?
We will recruit him to our cause.
You cannot be serious.
To win this war, Machiavelli, we need loyal soldiers. By recruiting enemies of the state, we arm those who have been disarmed by the Borgia.
Go then. Recruit our first novices.
Normally, following this mission, I'd go around and finish all the towers I could, and recruit as many members into my Brotherhood as I could. Since we're streaming, I will just continue on.
Assassin! The liberation of Roma has begun. If you choose to flee, do so now. But if you choose to fight, stand with me against the Borgia.
I am tired of hiding in the shadows. I will join you.
Then seek Niccolo Machiavelli on Isola Tiberina, and we will make you one of us. Their lies will no longer mask your truth.
Well, darn, that one that was just there disappeared. She must have gotten killed. Let's see, where's the last mission? It's somewhere down south, where we'd go and do the war machines, isn't it? Isn't that how that one starts? Or do we have to? Oh, we have to go back to the island first, don't we? Can't remember. Just trying to find a direct path. This is one of the issues that I have with Rome as a city, and sometimes to a lesser extent, Constantinople. You want to take a direct path, but there's like kind of linear paths, and I assume it's for streaming reasons. Much like how Arkham City is donut shaped for streaming reasons. Can't get one into the other straight away. You have to go all the way around the big circle, and that allows them to never have long straightaways. Shoot, where's the way down? There we go. That is not my horse. I don't don't know when or how I lost my horse, but that is not my horse. Oh well. I think this is the Save Citizen location that was in like the E3 2010 Brotherhood demo. No, this might not have been the E3 demo, but it was maybe Gamescom, I think.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Thank you, Signore. My life is worth nothing. But if it may serve you, I will consider it fulfilled.
That's kind of drab. Looks like we have to go back to Isola Tiberina. No, we have to go here. Okay, right. Right. There's a couple recruit missions we have to do. Sequence 4 is a weird sequence. Actually, kind of all the sequences up until this point in the game are like really heavy on tutorials. And then like, I feel like the game actually begins in like sequence 5. That's where it starts to feel like a traditional kind of Assassin's Creed game. Where, not that tutorials aren't traditionally a part of Assassin's Creed, because they certainly are. But in that each sequence is kind of structured in the traditional way, where you have kind of like the investigation missions leading up to assassinating a single target. Prior to sequence 4, or to sequence 5, I kind of feel like it's just introducing you to a lot of the mechanics. I think sequence 4 is kind of especially heavy on that. Though sequence 4 has the interesting Castello infiltration. I think after that, a lot of the rest of it feels like introducing you to side content. Not that the side content is non-essential. I'm not going to stream most of it, but I feel like, you know, well, obviously you don't have to complete most of the side content to actually have the end credits roll at the end of the game. However, Brotherhood, I think Black Flag, to a degree, really got the toy element of an open world game, correct? The sandboxy kind of fun, where the side missions are interesting enough, but not overwhelming, and there's just the right amount of content. Not too much, but just the right amount, and it's always fun, and it's always engaging, it's always varied and different, and I think some of the other games struggle with that. Revelations doesn't have enough side content. The side content that isn't there is not particularly interesting. I mean, I like Den Defense. Ugh, I should stop rambling. I can talk about Den Defense later.
That monster, Malfatto!
Did you see him?
That way! Oh, Nina, I told you not to come out here.
Alright, I'll talk about Den Defense now, just because you guys asked. I love Den Defense. I don't think it was perfect. I've never been into tower defense games. I don't think I would actively choose to do one. I think the Den Defense is pretty fun. I think probably because it's a basic Den Defense game that a player like me who doesn't play Den Defense games can actually play. I think that's one thing I can appreciate about it. Go, assassins! Goodness, run! Come on! Faster! Faster! You guys kidding me?
Requiescat in pace.
There's just so much they tried to get done with Brotherhood. And so we get all this stuff crammed into sequence 4. Oh, and there's these Abstergo contracts, or Abstergo agents you have to assassinate. So here's these, and just because one of them wasn't good enough, we'll send you to do a second one. Yeah. Ah, I do not have a smoke bomb pouch yet. I could go recruit that assassin, but I'm not gonna. I haven't done any of the, darn it. I haven't done any of the viewpoints down here, because I haven't done that tower, so I can't figure out where I need to go to hide. Is there a garden? Or, wait, that looks like a, yep.
I lost sight of you.
This little boy crying by the water. Not to spoil anything, it reminds me of a really sad scene from the Assassin's Creed Origins demos they've been showing. The story looks to be really heavy-hitting this time. Very... almost... I don't want to call it edgy. It's not edgy. But it's realistic, and it's not realistic in that, like, gore is depicted realistically, but that bad people do bad things kind of way. And I think I'm looking forward to that.
Bambino, why do you cry?
They're going to take my mama on a boat ride. They say I will go on the next one. A man from the castle came with guards and arrested us. He scared me.
They are scary. But you look very brave.
Will you bring my mama back?
Where did they take your mother?
Down that street.
Good. Do you have some place to go for now?
My uncle's.
Go there. Do not stop to talk to anyone.
While we're here, I'm gonna stop and do this tower. If my assassin can get there. Goodness gracious. Well, there it is. Get away, assassin, before they injure you. Alright, where's... this one the captain? Yes. Okay, and let's climb the tower. Shouldn't, because it's really late and I need to stop streaming here soon. I want to finish sequence 4. I'm not there yet. That leap of faith is really far out from the side of the building. Look at that. That's like, what, probably 40 or 50 feet? Like, horizontally that he has to jump? Oh, love AC. Sometimes, yes, it is a little ridiculous. I kind of look at it as being like, I mean, yes, it is historical fiction, but it's almost more of like a superhero story. There's some serious suspension of disbelief. No, Captain America cannot kick people that hard. No matter what. And if it did, his foot would go through their chests. So there's that.
Is regarding the minimum length of sleeves to be worn by Donne when in public.
That was dumb. You all witnessed it. Okay. This is one of the best parts of Brotherhood. They introduced this because it was created as a multiplayer feature. That if you let go of the analog stick whilst blending with a group, Ezio would assume kind of an AI animation and just blend with the group and start walking. You know, he doesn't like scratch his nose or pick his butt or whatever else the AIs do, but in multiplayer they do that, which is great for hiding. Not that it matters, they're never bringing it back. And, you know, I have mixed feelings about that. I had some really good times playing Assassin's Creed multiplayer, but I'm not sure that it needs to still be a thing. It really didn't change a lot between the 4 games that it was in. And so I was happy to see it cut, I think, from the Ezio collection. I don't think the servers would have stayed busy enough. What I would love to see is, this kind of sounds weird, a standalone AC multiplayer game. As almost sort of a, Ubisoft would love this so much, especially right now with their multiplayer-centric kind of perspective. So I should be careful what I say. I'm gonna give them ideas. I would love to have a multiplayer remaster. That would involve all characters on all maps in one matchmaking server. Unified kind of system. Probably from either Revelations or Black Flag. I think those are the 2 best ones, but I think Revelations is a little better. I do like having Wolfpack. Wolfpack is a nice addition. Easy leveling if you're not feeling like playing against anybody at the moment, which sometimes I just don't. Anyway, I know it's a weird suggestion. I don't think it would be worth a $60 price tag. I do think it would be worth $20 or $30. I think it could be a lot of fun.
But children, Silvestro.
To secure his reign, Cesare needs to control.
Usually when I come to this mission, I have enough
keeps them quiet.
I can hardly look at you.
assassins to do.
Soon, all these will be behind.
Gosh, that's close.
Are you afraid of him?
I am afraid of no one.
Or is that him?
Did he do that to your hand?
There we go. I usually have enough assassins to do. What's it called? Hail of Arrows. What's it called? Arrow Storm. I think that's what it's called. But because I haven't recruited any beyond my first 2, I was not available. Quick, go visit the pigeon coop. It's still, I mean, we're okay. Let's be real about the length of this game. I love this game, but let's be real about the length of this game. We are probably 3/4 of the way through sequence 4. There are 9 sequences, assuming that they are equal in length, which they are not. 8 and 9 are shorter than the others, specifically 9. So assuming that they're all the same length, halfway through the game should be at 4.5. And here, at 3.5 sequences through, we're still getting tutorials nearly halfway through the game. I love this game, but it does definitely have some problems. I'm not going to bother sending any missions out. I'll do that while I do the side content once I've cleaned up the game. I don't want to have that nagging us. So many icons on the minimap that I just have to ignore. All the open world goodness. I'm just focusing on the missions. This one's close. I'll do this one. Is it close? Where is this one? As long as that guy didn't fall. Alright. I guess if somebody's in my path, I'll stop and rescue him. Just because it's nice to have some, at least like 6 assassins. I'm not going to worry about getting the full 12. Because I'm not going to be sending anybody on missions yet.
Can you help me? I would gladly fight for you.
But having 6, that's not bad. Let's just jump across the way here. Wait, where is it? That's on the north side of the river, huh? Where we meet up with Leonardo, and it has a weird as heck Metal Gear Solid reference. Of course it's weird, it's a Metal Gear Solid reference.
Psst, Ezio, over here. Ezio, come here. Psst,
which is,
over
of
here.
course, this cardboard box.
Chi è là? Ezio. Leonardo.
I knew you were behind the break-in at Sant'Angelo. It is good to see you, friend.
Come here.
Forgive me. The Borgia have commandeered my services. Actually, they would have killed me had I refused.
What do they want?
War machines. I have constructed weapons for all the Borgia guards and other terrible monstrosities besides. They are very well designed, Ezio. Here, the names of the Templars overseeing their construction. Cesare intends to supply his army with my creations. You must dismantle them.
Grazie. I will take care of the plans and the machines.
There is far graver news, I am afraid. They have the apple.
Yes, I know. I gave the apple to Mario.
I am sorry, Ezio. Cesare left it in my hands to study, to make it work. Then Rodrigo took it from me. I know not where.
I will recover it in time. Leonardo, I've lost all the Codex inventions you once fashioned for me.
Remaking them will be easy. I never forget the design. But you must compensate me for the raw material.
Really? They're not paying you at Il Vaticano?
Very, very little. If we are to do this, we must appear to not meet at all.
Pointing.
It's pointing to where you should sit. So sit.
Yes,
I'm just thinking that I want some of these upgrades, but I shouldn't get some of these upgrades because I really want to go and get a crossbow, and I've got enough now for the crossbow. But to do. I could get the double blade and still get the crossbow. I think I've got some money in the bank. What I really like to get is those poison darts, though. Those are incredibly convenient. I'll stick with the double blade and go get the.
I will return shortly.
Crossbow, and then I'll have about 200 florins left.
I can kill double the guards.
Desmond, I've scanned Leo's location into the map so you can keep track of him when he moves. To synchronize with Ezio, you will have to destroy Leo's machines. I've marked the whereabouts of the Templars overseeing their construction.
Why did
I'll
her
update
voice
the
sound
map
like it was
when the
underwater?
machines' locations are found.
I mean, I guess he's sort of like projected into Ezio at this point, so it would kind of make sense that he's experiencing it as if he's hearing it through Ezio's ears. So when Ezio's underwater, I don't know, that was weird.